What a day. What a day. So lucky that today is managed to be a day that I'm not like dead tired or streaming at midnight. Or it's about to be midnight. It's 11:30 p.m. 19th of February 2024. It is the day that marked the 300-day mark of Honkai Star Rail and my 300-day streak of Honkai Star Rail. So I thought, why not share this miraculous occasion with a beautiful tier list. By beautiful, I mean it's gonna be horrible or something. Boom. So I just scram in the most basic tier list maker. Just screenshot all the what's it called, like art, the thingy, the promo art, whatever the fuck is it. And yeah, today for celebration of 300 days in Star Rail, I will rank every special program or live stream from the launch show, basically 1.0, to 2.0. I was debating whether to add 2.0, but it's not much. There's not much to tier with each other, so I just added 2.0. And yeah, let's just jump right into it. So how I'm gonna do it is that I'm not gonna watch the whole fucking special program or live stream for everything, but I'm just gonna like jump through, skim through, and highlight certain aspect that I find it interesting. Like how what basis do I rank on? Is like I don't want to rank on the like the if let's say like a story, I'm not gonna rank like how the story goes, because during the special program we wouldn't know how the story went. So it's mostly based on how well they portray, like how's the presentation, how's like any shock value, like certain surprises they add in, because one of them will have very high shock value, and just the general vibe for the entire thing, and like the event that they showcase to us, or like any story or character they release on that special program. So it's not merely like if they showcase like for example Jing Yuan, it's shocking, it's great, it's amazing, he looked amazing, right, for Jing Yuan, but we wouldn't know how bad he is until we got our hand on him, right? So that is mainly how the tier list will work, and so we just jump straight to 1.0, the launch show. Also, I'm gonna go through each of their trailer, which I think is very nice. It's been a while since we last seen or heard most of the trailer here. Like this basically opening theme song, like anime fucking OP, is fucking amazing. Especially is localized for every different language. I believe it's every different language. I know it's definitely for Chinese. I'm not sure Japanese or Korean have. Probably have. We're surprised. Oh, Lynx. I just realized Lynx. Lynx Luca. I don't think we were anywhere close for Lynx and Luca to release. Sweet. Wow, that is. Yeah, those are very long ago. Sui is like in 1.5. Okay, like you can't say that this fucking trailer is not a fucking slap. It is the greatest trailer ever. I should probably do a tier list for just the trailer itself, but man, this start off strong. This really gave me the hype. So for this special program, they just added instead of like doing it chibi style, they have real life
Color's
people,
pink. To
which
you,
I think is like
Really?
famous
Hey everybody, I'm Austin from the branding team at Hoyerverse.
people,
And first of
or
all,
at
I
least
just
I
want
think
to
two
say
of them
thank
is meant to be
you,
like two
to
different
Cindy, Mark, and Lily for being here
You're welcome.
and
Thank you,
celebrating
guys.
this big moment with all of us.
influencer.
And
I
thank
only
you to
recognize
you
one of
out
them,
there,
which is
all the
Lily,
trailblazers, tuning in today to hear about
and this one I
Honkai
think is
Star
just the
Rail
staff.
and to celebrate our official
I don't
launch together.
particularly.
Well, thank you so much.
I'll be
Austin.
honest. I don't
So,
particularly
where are we
enjoy
sitting
just
right
a
now?
boring
I
talk
would have to
host,
say, with
like
these
people
lush
sitting in their
couches
chair and then
stars all
just
around
talking.
us, probably a waiting room somewhere
I
in
find the
space.
concept of like the chibi style much more interesting, as
Which
they
means,
mainly
that the Astral
also have
Express may be
visual
arriving any
display,
moment now to
like
take us
a
out
slideshow,
beyond the stars.
to keep us
Well,
more
it's great that
engaged.
you mentioned
This one
that,
we're just more
because I
focusing on
heard
just a
the
character
Astral
talking back and
Express
forth.
mentioned a lot
Which,
when describing Honkai
sure,
Star
if you
Rail.
want to convey a
For
lot of
our
information, but
trailblazers that are
I
new
don't
to the game,
really
can you start us off by telling
find
us
this
a bit more about Honkai Star Rail?
the most
Sure,
interesting.
yeah. So
But
Honkai
we're
Star
just here
Rail,
to see
it's a
what they
free-to-play
showcases,
cross-platform
which
space
obviously they
fantasy
showcase
RPG developed by
the
us,
whole
Hoyerverse.
starting
In the game,
of
you'll become what we call a
Honkai Star Rail,
trailblazer.
where we go to
You'll get to explore
Belobog,
vast
finish the whole
worlds
quest
that
of
take place in a
Belobog,
universe
and
filled with
the
thousands of
starting
years
area of
history.
Zenzo.
During that
It also showcase some side quests. They also chit chat a bit,
Deal? Like she's really nice, but she's also badass.
talk about their favorite characters, immersion.
You are controlling the characters.
Okay,
and-
talk about how they
It's
feel
almost
about the
too much
game.
pressure, right?
Story, not much,
a
not
gigantic
much. I'll say.
That much?
Totally. I don't know that I have.
I feel like before this, we probably have a lot of sneak peek, a lot of obviously there's also like closed beta we got to know before the
starting off with strong with
this
steel.
launch show.
I know Lily's happy.
So a lot of this has been already foreseen if people are actually interested in the game before the launch show.
Very badass, very strong. Overall, 10 out of 10 characters.
But it's still,
10 out of 10.
you know, decent. I don't think it's like anything shocking. Is
Character design in this game is for real crazy. Like,
Yeah.
probably at that time,
I love her tail.
I believe I was also very hyped for it. Just the mere concept of
Really are
the
all
game is
pretty
launching. But I feel like the live show, like the launch show, is not
Ooh,
particularly
I like
uh,
the, like, Dobby thing on his
Yeah.
Yeah.
sort of that
give any
Yeah.
more
Got
People
with
want
the
to
line.
insight or give any more benefit
Yeah.
for us to look forward to,
I
other
feel
than
like
the stuff
people
that we
probably
should probably
cosplay
already
this
be
year.
aware of.
Right.
Stuff like this area story and whatnot, it's
Those
actually
little
more
details make it tougher to probably create the cosplay,
bad
but I think
if
it's
they
the point
showcase
is
a lot
more
of it, since
rewarding, right?
Exactly.
it's spoiler, right?
Totally.
We
Said that
wouldn't
much better
have
than I
realized that
was
Zenzo is a
Right.
very traditional
so
style,
then we have this little photo
Chinese
mode
looking place.
Oh,
We wouldn't know Belobog is like a frozen ice scape.
Pretty.
So
she's so elegant. I mean,
sure,
all-
they
honestly,
showcase
all
like
the characters
different
No, they really are. That's the only word.
element that you can do in the game, which honestly not much of this is
Yeah.
really
There she is.
Okay.
exciting.
we're
They
in
just take a
camera
photo.
mode, so you can change it
Um,
to-
showcase some characters.
She's courageous walking
Yeah.
around those shoes.
She looks so sad.
we must know like
Like this
her
one means like
backstory
they're
and
going
how
through
it
each character,
explains
which
I'm
all
sure.
of that, right?
100%.
you could give the argument that the trailer from just now earlier also spoiled nearly everything. Um,
I
Her
love it.
glasses.
The character design is so good
But-
and so unique for every character.
it's hard to say.
She's cute.
So they just only go through, okay, especially this fight, this deer fight. Is it deer fight? Yeah, this is deer fight. I did not remember there's a deer fight.
And like what the
Was I crazy?
leak again. Certain characters
I
have
don't remember them
attacks,
showing the deer fight.
Exactly, yeah.
And you can use ultimates.
Showcase the combat. So this just merely just showing the people
Since
who
there were
never
more than
probably
10 million
um,
players who have pre-registered for our game,
realized
we're
the game
celebrating
was
by
a
giving
thing,
each player 20 normal
stumble
passes
upon
and
the live stream
Serval,
for
the
some
lightning
reason,
character with
and now like, oh,
multi-target
this
damage.
look interesting.
Nice, clean.
Because
Yeah.
again, like if
A
people
huge
already
thanks
know
to
the game,
all
they
the
should
players in the
probably
world
already
for their love,
aware
and
of
of course, all
certain of this stuff.
Certain trailblaze levels, such as levels 5,
Though stuff like this, the giveaway is definitely the better highlight part,
7 days.
where we get
Do we need to log into
10
the
draw. This is
And
the
of course, our
starting
pre-registration rewards. Since there
layering
were more
reward,
than 10
which we do
million
get quite a
players
lot
who have
of standard
pre-registered for our
pass.
game,
We also
we're
have
celebrating by giving each player
pre-registration
20 normal
reward,
passes
which
and Serval,
we
the
definitely
lightning character with
um,
multi-target
hit,
damage.
and
Nice,
very
man.
nice to have.
Yeah.
Very nice.
A huge thanks to all the players in the world for their love, and
So
have
also
our
it
light cone
showcases
banner
us
called
our first
Alien
ever
Fixation,
raid up
with a
banner,
limited light cone in the
Zilla.
night of Hunting Path.
and Jingyuan. I don't need to
Wow.
showcase much about like their
So cool.
special
Right.
ability and whatnot.
We've built an actual Astral Express locomotive, and they've been
What?
placed in some of the biggest cities around the world.
Okay,
so you
this
see
is
them
interesting.
In person.
Hmm.
As you can see in the video, Times Square in New York and Shibuya in Japan are ready for the train.
Basically,
station.
just make advertisement, special promotion.
And find March 7th
Wait,
as your
really?
navigator and
I've
the
probably never watched this far in.
Then we'll have
Already
one store
halfway
in
through, I
London,
just stopped
2 stores
watching
in
and then it
Singapore,
just
and 1 in Taiwan.
Up next, I get the exciting job of announcing conventions in the
just
upcoming
started downloading the game
Honkai
because I
Star
feel
Rail
like none
will
of
be
these
at
really
Anime Expo,
um,
Japan Expo, GamersCon, Gamescom,
appeal to
and
me.
Tokyo Game Show. More conventions will be announced at a
I wonder
later
if any of these happened.
conventions.
Probably
conventions
did.
are so-
Announce our first
And then we
global
also
fan art
have the
competition, the Multiverse
announcement of
Vistas, which will launch
Multiverse
in May.
Vista, which I really
All players are welcome to participate, and we'll be
do
giving out
enjoy
rewards.
seeing
The
some
competition will have
beautiful
4 categories:
artwork,
painting,
videos,
music, and
piece out of
cosplay.
it.
And we'll have some very popular and very talented.
It's sad that it's only like an annual thing.
And we will be seeing
But there's also like mini art contest every time a banner come out. Yo, welcome home. So, you know what? Pretty standard stuff, but nothing special, I'll say. It's only like really helpful for people who like doesn't see any of the closed beta content, it's like heard about the game, maybe know by like playing Genshin and whatnot, and like see this special program, see how the game works. Other than that, for people like that already interested in the game, there's nothing more being provided other than sure the extra stuff like the free giveaway and the event. If people really like, if people even live around the area that the event even take place is. For me, since it doesn't take place, there's gonna be a lot of biasness in this game, in this tier list. You know, fucking, it's a tier list. Of course, there's bias. I'll say C. Alright, next up, we have
This one.
Exactly, just like.
1.1 Galactic Roaming.
This place is different from the rest of the space station. We're on Genius Society turf. Alright, let's get going. We have to move quickly. Not what we're looking for. It's a bait signal. You can challenge the space station. But challenge me? Good luck. Welcome to Billabong's History and Culture Museum.
This trailer is definitely the lower end of the trailer.
See, the interior looks brand new.
Ooh,
But
Scrollum.
we're in a bit of a bind.
Definitely a playable character. I wonder how long they're gonna plan to withhold Scrollum. They're mainly using a lot of in-game animation. What's it called? There's a term for it, like game machina or something.
So these
Machinimina.
are the suspects.
They also try to include Locha as like some sort of antagonist. That's like very prominent during like his companion quest, and he probably still is.
Never let your guard down in front of your enemy.
We just haven't gotten to that part yet.
And now
So far, he's just pretty chill.
allow me to give you a dignified end.
There's also this. Okay, that's a near the end. The trailer is a bit better, but it's just a reused animation in the game. So here is where the standard norm of special program is, and now they find this. Technically, this is their first ever special program. Invited 3 guests. I think there's some instance like different version, like different whatchamacallit, language of the special program have different hosts.
Oh, good to be here. Today, we've
I
invited
think I remember it's
3
like
special
in
guests to be
the
with us on
Argentine
the
one.
program.
Argentine.
Introducing.
Hi guys, my name's Melissa Fun, and
Actually,
I
is
voice
it the Argentine one?
Silverwolf.
Can't remember.
My name's Craig Lee Thomas, and I voice La Cha.
Anyways, this one is basically showcasing Silverwolf,
Silverwolf can use her tech.
Locha, Yukong. Pretty standard stuff for the showcase. Then let's see any
Active. The attack
what event they have.
toughness reducing.
I don't know why that's most played. Showcase the banner, which is pretty standard. I don't think there's anything like big happening in the 1.1 special program.
Being the Trailblazers too.
Boy,
They do showcase like event,
somewhere.
I guess this event will be.
which showcase Scrollum. I guess this is the first time we ever see Scrollum.
I'm seeing over there.
What does that involve exactly?
We also take part of the museum event,
Trailblazer can do things like collect
which
Fun. I'm sure it'll be.
the
a
way they
piece
showcase it is
of
not
cake.
particularly
When
that
the limited time event is
exciting, but I
over,
do
the
like the
museum will
concept.
remain as a
The
mode
concept,
within the game.
in the end,
Trailblazers can
is
return
also
to the
still
museum
pretty
at any
cool.
time to
Even though
check
I
out
still
the
haven't like
collection and catch up with colleagues.
absorbed
Of course,
myself in
if
the
you
museum
encounter
yet.
any issues during the running
It's
of
still
the
pretty
museum,
cool. They have the whole museum
hesitate
that
to get
you
in
can
touch
build
with
up.
the IPC. Wait, we're gonna have the service.
And being like one of the bigger major event that
Deep breath, Albert. Not everything is an
contribute
IPC
to
sales pitch.
have the what's the thing called? It's the thing that you can
happens if you
repeat
read
old
commercials
event,
for a living?
like permanent event.
No worries. Kinda did
The
sound
museum
like
is a good
useful
choice, I would say.
service. Maybe
Pretty
the
nice. We also have a mini game mode, which does
It
the way they
means that
showcase it
over a
is
fixed
seem pretty
time
good,
period,
and in the end
Trailblazers have a set
it does
number
pretty
of
good.
daily attempts to obtain
Pretty fun, I'll
double
say.
the rewards
Though
from
it is kind of
table
annoying
stakes.
that if you don't have certain
Leveling up, here
character,
we come.
even though they give a
The
trial,
next event we're going to talk about is called
can't really
Lab
clear most of it.
Assistance in Position.
But it doesn't really give. It's not like you're losing out Jade and whatnot. So
Implement Arts researcher on Herta space station, and she's currently
the other event is pretty minor. This one is pretty good though. 4 new companion mission, saying how later on we're getting less and less.
all right.
You definitely start to
Do you guys
appreciate like
remember
all
the
this
girl with the
companion
blindfold in
mission
the
for all
opening
those
trailer?
characters. Granted
And
that
now,
obviously
young man,
the reason they
allow
have
me
more
to give
is
you a
because the starting
dignified end.
hosts have starting roster
I was
have
wondering
quite a
who
lot.
she was.
So for example like Yanqing
All
and
I'll say
Bailu
is
is
that
added
she and
because it's
Xianzhou
not
have a
available before.
complicated past.
And
Version
lastly, this is our first
For the
few
length
streak
of
for
this
Gift
version,
for
as
Odyssey.
long as Trailblazers
So we do
log in
have
for
it
7
during
days,
launch,
they can acquire
showcase the
10
long cage
Star
for
Rail special
1.0.
passes.
10 free warps? Nice.
But I think this is like
Version 1.1 will also see some system updates.
the first proper
When
shock
Trailblazers need to
for most
obtain
people is that,
leveling
oh shit, we
materials
just
that
have a
only
free
certain
10
type
pool
of
for
enemy can
1.1.
produce. They can
Just a
instantly
standard
teleport to an area where
patch
the enemy
update.
is present, as well as pin kills too.
Count me in.
Other than
Sorry
that,
to jump on
this
the
about it.
Albert,
Okay, let's. We also have this highlight page to see in case if we miss anything. So again, we have Silverwolf, Locha, and Yukong. In terms of character wise, Silverwolf does seem pretty busted. Like the concept of changing weakness. I'm not sure whether other people have like the same concept of me where I feel like Silverwolf. Actually, at that time, I think Silverwolf is pretty shit, and I don't like necessarily think of pulling for her until the very end where I just why not in the end just pull. But in the right now, Silverwolf is like one of the most valuable asset in my team, I believe. So I'm very glad that I did decide to pull for her. I'm not sure other people have realized her potential. But yeah, she's really good. Locha too. I think if I'm not mistaken, the way they properly portray them is not really giving them like
well,
the best light.
A weakness that will correspond to an ally's existing strength.
Exactly. In addition, every one of Silverwolf's attacks has a chance of inflicting the
I heard a
enemy
lot
a
of people
random
like
buff.
get regret
There are
of
three
not
kinds of
drawing
buffs,
Locha,
which reduce the
so it
enemy's
give me
attack,
the impression that
defense, and
maybe people
speed,
just
respectively.
thought it's not good
Now,
and
outside of
therefore
combat,
refused to
Silverwolf
draw Locha. Being like the first abundance, especially the first abundance 5-star character, oops. Surprised a lot of people decide not to. I mean, I'm one of them. But mainly because I ran out of draw after I draw Silverwolf. Yukon being free is also quite a nice. I didn't showcase in the video, but Yukon was being free in the new Zenzo update to the memory chaos, the fragmented. What the fuck is it called? The memory of fragment. We have their light cone, nothing special. This is the big one, the History and Culture Museum for Bellabog. 2 event for the museum, in fact, I believe. Actually, no, it's just that it showcases a whole new area. This is also something big. I feel like them able to have internal, like add a new area to existing place. Showcase a lot of potential for future game, and it's not like, oh, they need to add new world in order to expand the map, or they have to expand like different kind of area. No, they can stick to the same area, but just like make an indoor version of certain places. Which so far it's only like 2 update that does this, so I hope they have more. Again, give out Odyssey, pretty hype. This is also the Silverwolf event. We do basically draw graffiti or something. Can't remember what exactly. But we chase Silverwolf in the Memory of Chaos, not Memory of Chaos, Simulated Universe. The biggest complaint right now a lot of people do make is that this, before the tutorial mission start, like cone is really good for like Silverwolf and maybe even some other nihility character. And being tied to this event means that if you don't play this event, you won't get this light cone, and or is superimposed. And a lot of people is feel sad because like I never switch away from this light cone from Silverwolf since then, because I don't see any other light cone have any benefit for Silverwolf. I think there's one right now for nihility. I'm not sure whether that's useful, but yeah. Again, event for the museum. We also have one for the lab, which is I think just kill certain type of enemy. Planner, and so basically a 2-time event for the ornament and for their golden clinics. Telefair, more of a fun mini game. All in all, it's pretty standard. I'd say it's definitely oh, Lost Daughter. Oh, they do introduce the Lost Daughter. And the chat friend, which is surprisingly not available in launch. Okay. I'll go with a high B. If like there's multiple other B, I think 1.1 will be probably higher. Is it deserving of A? It's hard to say. It's really not anything shocking. I don't have like, I don't believe I'm like very hyped for all of this during watching the 1.0. I mean 1.1. Yeah, I think it's kind of fair to put on B. Okay, let's see 1.2.
The rules of this game are like reality. We all think we have infinite possibilities, but when you really analyze it, every question and answer is constrained by previous choices. Relax. Time to say bye. Boom.
Kind of sad that the budget for the trailer is siphoned through Kafka fucking trailer herself. And this is a fine trailer and all. It's not doesn't have the cinematic. Mostly they do like a more cinematic trailer if it's like a music video.
Release your full potential. The power you carry is the key to opening a way through to the ambrosial.
Okay, that is cool.
Has come in here triggered your memory.
Them opening the whole gate for it.
What happens next is in your hands.
You, and you. All three of you are staying right here.
Oh, I believe this is, yeah, this is also the patch where we fight Fantilia. Okay. Okay, I already know where to, I already know where to put this. Even immortality ends. Ooh, we. So this is gonna be a juicy one to have. So 1.2 showcase us Kafka and Blade,
about anything.
which
Okay.
Well, I'm
I
pretty
believe
sure
is
I'm not one of the 5 people.
way
That here is a fact for you.
way more
Blade gets
way
scary,
more like
it's
hype for
Mara flaring
than
up.
all the previous characters
Isn't he
combined, right?
always scary?
Especially
he
Kafka
usually
being
does
the
what I tell
first
I
technically
should probably
character we
unpack that a
control.
little. Blade relies on
Like
Kafka's
everyone was
spirit
like
whisper to suppress
wanting
the
to get
Mara
Kafka.
inside him.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. You know, most
And
of the
Blade is like
time,
also a
Blade
hidden
is
gem
nice,
for
quiet boy.
Totally.
a really strong
He's
DPS,
not
like
as
really strong
communicator,
unit.
That's for sure. I'm pretty sure half
during
my
his
recording
release, like
sessions have
during his
focused
release,
on
like
2 sounds.
if you have Blade, you can clear like a lot of end game content with just him, and still do.
I can believe that.
In some part of me, I'm like, damn it, I wish I had Blade,
Strange
but
that a lone wolf like him would
he does
wanna
need a
team
lot
up.
to optimize. But obviously, most people just hype for Kafka, and
Damage
honestly,
to
this
all
alone
enemies
really just bring
after entering
the whole
battle.
How elegant.
Well,
special
she
program to
likes
like
elegant
A tier.
things.
Just
And there's a
just
certain
the fact we
elegance to
finally
combat.
get to have Kafka.
Kafka's
Amazing.
abilities are kind of terrifying.
We also have Luca.
Damn.
Oh, you
Quite
better
interesting.
believe it. In
Look at
fact,
it. The
he's the Fight Club
description.
champion, and not only that, he's also a reliable
Showcase the
operations
description.
consultant. Oh,
So he's with the
Right, Luca is
moles, huh?
Luca,
Does
and it's
Luca know his member?
the actual name is
probably. The
Luka.
kids of the underworld
kinda
look
confused
up to
me also.
Luca in a big
The banner, I don't think it's anything surprising. It's
Moving
just that
swiftly onto a 5-star path of
if I'm not
glory.
mistaken, like the banner for
And 4-star character Luca
Blade is
are doing
really
the same
shit.
fate.
Let me check.
Blade, they're in the same phase.
Alan, Natasha, yeah, it's pretty shit. There's also a lot of reason why I don't want to draw on Blade. Really bad banner. 4-star, only good characters like Su Shang. We already have like a lot. I mean, we don't need more Natasha. Alan is not particularly that good anymore. Meanwhile, Kafka banner pretty alright. Have Luca, Shampoo, which is like a hidden gem. I don't think people value Shampoo as much as currently. I think currently Shampoo is like really good. I'm not sure. Maybe Shampoo is always like really good pair with Kafka, but those survive still pretty. I think it's alright if you have no other choice. But Luca is definitely it's interesting. I believe I don't have Luca. This is the thing. I do not have Luca during when I draw for Kafka, and I was annoyed by it. And I got Luca by a 4-star character selector. So yeah, I already amazing special program, able to have Kafka finally on team. But the bigger shot is that we are finally fighting Fantilia, which I don't. Is that really how you spell Fantilia? I thought it's Phanti.
Hold on your hats, folks. It's Fantilia the Undying. wielded the power of both the destruction and
This is
the
definitely one of
In
the
first phase,
wow
she summons
factor.
abundant
Like,
lotuses,
damn.
which restore her HP
Wow.
and reduce the
Look at that
plague
character.
Weakening her
Like,
enemies
come on,
and
how can you not
strengthening
say like,
herself in
wow,
one
look
fell
at that
swoop?
character.
Yikes.
That's why choosing the right moment to destroy those abundance lotuses is so important. Eliminating an
And the
abundance
fact that
lotus
she is
recovers
tied
3
to
skill
being like
points.
a
Well,
proper
when you borrow
boss,
something, you
and
gotta
a
give
lot
it
of
back.
and this give me
Now,
an
in her
impression
second phase,
um
Antilia uses her
that it's like, oh
destruction
shit, we're gonna
power
end
to summon
Zenzo.
destruction
Like, this is the end for
These
Zenzo and we're not gonna
lotuses
come for
reduce
Zenzo after
ally
you fight her.
max HP,
And like
when in bloom,
1.3
deal
onward is
damage
gonna be a
to
new
the
planet.
same
They're playing a new planet, which is
should we just wait
obviously
for them to stop
way
blooming
too
before we take them out?
No, I doubt the power of the destruction.
way too
is as
naive
simple
on
as
my
that.
part.
Oh, you're not
One thing
wrong,
I do
Cheryl.
kind of hate
When the lotuses aren't in bloom, their toughness
about
doesn't
this special
concede
program
damage.
is that
As such, Trailblazers should seize
it
the moment
spoil
when the flowers
Fantilia
open
phase.
to
It
break
spoil
the
that she have
lotus.
3 phases.
And finally, in the third phase,
Like right here.
Antilia goes golden. What terrible trick does she
I
have up her
wish
sleeve?
it showcased like the
Oh,
first phase
I'm
and
afraid
that's it. It doesn't even tell us there's a second phase and whatnot. It really, I don't know, I feel like it kind of hurt even more, even though like, sure, the reason why they say it is so that, oh shit, we have more phases, oh shit, the enemy is gonna get stronger and harder, and granted Fantilia is still a pretty hard boss if you don't have a certain good unit to fight her. But
when the main
it's
story conflict
not
draws to a close,
ideal
Fantilia the
for
Undying
people
will join the echo of
that
war and drop
you know
the
just want to
advanced trace
experience the
materials
story
required.
by itself
Blade,
and like
Kafka,
want
and
to
Luke.
know about the character through
Infinite
in-game means and not getting
And a
spoiled.
quick
Even
reminder,
though like
Trailblazers, Echo of War
again,
has a
argument
limited
said,
number of weekly
why will you watch
rewards,
the special
so don't
program
forget to plan
if you
ahead.
don't if you plan to
Also,
not
in
if you don't want to get
version
spoiled?
1.2, stagnant
But I feel like they
shadow
can
shape of Celestia
hype people up
is
through the
arriving,
special
which
program
drops the
without
brand new
needing to
character
spoil
essential
much, you know,
material,
like sure you can
Ascendant
tell like
Blue.
character ability and whatnot
This
for
is
the
also
banner.
essential material
You can tell like
for Blade.
any
Well,
new
if I'm not
event,
mistaken,
story
it's
mode
time
and
to
whatnot,
talk
but I don't
about
need to go
version
in more
1.2
detail than that,
events.
right?
Ooh, I've been waiting for this segment.
So,
Let's start
yeah.
with Tales of the Fantastic.
We also have
The
new
crisis on the
events, so this
Xianzhou
is
Laofu has subsided, and the
honestly
faces of
at
the
first I thought
will
it's
be heard
just
on
a
every street
copycat
corner.
of the previous
Stars
event
give
for the
Hagen
space one.
storyteller
I can
is
still
to
remember
forget.
mentioning that.
In the Astral Express's tale,
But having to add modular to
protagonist models,
your team
different
really open up
combinations,
more potential, and honestly,
once the protagonist models
I
have been
believe this
properly
is
refined,
what
Legend of the
spawned
Trailblazer can be a runaway hit.
Oh,
pure fiction.
This sounds like a
This
fun
itself
event.
Well, there's more where
asking
that
you
came from.
to
The
do
next
score
event is called
scoring system,
Underground Treasure Hunt. The
and
underworld
modular
treasure, away
to
the miner's lamp, is making a comeback.
benefit
They
your
say
team in
that in
particular
Belobog's
way,
great mine,
help you
ancient
fight
ruins have been discovered
like
where
like
many rare
really help
treasures
out
and relics are waiting to be
certain team
identified.
com.
However, according to the senior
Like that is
treasure
probably
hunt
why
records say,
pure fiction was
there
even
exists a
managed
space
to be a
beneath
thing.
the ruins where relics
And
of even
honestly,
greater
great.
value may be found. The only
Great
thing
addition.
is, the road to the ruin depths is filled with all
Also, this
kinds of
underground treasure hunt, also really lovely event.
Sealed areas in order to progress deeper.
I don't know why.
into
I don't know.
the
I don't know how to keep my hand on it. It's just the style of you just exploring the room, fighting monster, getting ability upgrade. It, it's not hard to strategize in this game mode, but it's still nice.
Right,
Still
it
fun.
sounds like
So far, 1.2
as
doesn't
well
really have
as
any
those
downside.
yet to obtain. On to the
On
next
what they
event.
showcase, they also
Where
showcases
are
the
you,
added
Mystery
and
Tribe?
added
This
new
really is the version of myths and
text
creatures, isn't it?
The good
chat
news
box
is,
design.
all of them can be found. Regan of Belobog has come across
This
a
is more
new
mediocre.
scientific
I would say the
research
event, even I believe at the time I'm like, it's pretty shite.
vessel will be arriving.
yeah. Now
Oh,
we're
they
talking.
did not add
That's
Yukong
not all.
until
After
now.
clearing the Forgotten Hall Memories of Xianzhou
Oh, wait, no.
Stage 1, Trailblazers can obtain
Oh,
the
no.
4-star
I thought they added
character
Yukong last time.
In addition to the
I
Forgotten
see.
Hall, the
Okay.
simulated universe will also be receiving an
So yeah,
update
the previous
in the
one,
form
put it
of
at B, is
World
pretty
7.
normal. This one added a
Brand
new
planar ornaments, Vigilant Arena, and Broken Keel will be added to
world for the
World
simulated
7
universe.
immersion device.
Give a
And
free
ride doesn't stop there
Yukong
either.
and
Forgotten Hall updates.
add
In
new
version
Forgotten Hall
1.2,
update. This actually pack a lot of content in this. Also have 2 new companion mission for Kafka and Yukong really give a lot. And 1.2 also continue the Gift of Odyssey, which at this point a lot of people realize that oh no, yes, we are getting 10 free draw for every banner. I mean not a banner but every patch, which is kind of insane. Think about.
You guys were a handful.
And yeah, I remember like the conclusion for this is it's very odd.
Which poses a high risk of destruction. We urge the public to remain vigilant. We'll announce the whereabouts of the outlaws in due time.
But I kind of miss they didn't do any more of this ending credit, the end credit. Don't believe anything missed out. Characters. Also story mode, right? Big factor. Again, if I were to judge the entire patch itself, the story would very drag it down. Since I really remember getting a bit disappointed in the story, especially how the way they pace the whole Zenzo arc. Like it's really hard to immerse yourself, as they keep skipping part or bring up new plot element that's like too sudden, and like character that's like meant to be prominent just no longer prominent. Is this the arc? Yeah, this is. But this is also the arc where Ting Yun have a neck surgery and whatnot. But again, that is not included in the special program since obviously they did not show it. New area for the place. The alchemy commission not really that fancy looking. The Scale Ghost waterscape much more interesting of a world. Do this one again really does bring it up. How much content this 1.3 update does potentially give, even though it's slightly still a letdown. And we actually get more enemy. Actually, there's a lot put in now. Now I'm thinking like maybe I should just put in as S tier. Like there's a lot of content, you have to admit. So it's definitely an A tier. Maybe it's, if I can, it's like probably an A plus. Just the special program itself. Really good. A lot of stuff to show. A lot of stuff has shown. Nothing to complain other than, again, kind of sad that they spoil on Fantasia third phase. But oh well. Did I say 1.3 earlier? I meant to say 1.2 if I say 1.3.
We place items of the dead onto star skiffs and send them out to sail between the stars, to shine brightly among them.
Before you leave, please make time to recuperate. I must attend to some Cloud Knight matters. Farewell for now. All things in this world have their laws.
You know that I'm a descendant of the lawful Vidyadhara. You witnessed my secret strength, as March would call it.
I can already say that.
As you can see, we added a few things to the simulated universe.
Like here is where I'm like, oh shit, this is definitely an S tier goddamn trailer. Not S tier trailer, the special program. Mainly Fushen herself just solo this entire special program. Celestial Eye above Mortal Runes. Really good trailer, much better than the previous two, I believe so. Still not as intense as the first one. So this,
R3 special guest star.
like, come on, we can't just say no. We have Dragon Danghen. The potential for future character when this character was announced is certainly crazy. This means character can become a 5-star. A 4-star character become a 5-star. You know how many meme people have made about March 7 and March 8 being a 5-star character?
He did get impaled.
And how
I think if he'd kept it under wraps
people predict that Ting Yun previously got a neck surgery can come back as a 5-star character. It's all small because it might be possible for, as they showcase that, like Danghen able to become a 5-star character again, and it's not like a separate character. It is
I'm sure
the same character,
that certain characters in the story have been referring
same
to
voice
Danghen
actors,
as in
same.
But
It's just the same character, and you can see them switching back and forth during some aspect of the
person they're referring to
game,
isn't Dan Heng, but Dan.
which honestly is still weird that Danghen can just switch back and forth after the story.
For the Xianzhou in wartime,
but
ultimately committed an unforgivable sin.
Though it is not
Dan Heng's still alive,
this is not like the first time we see. I believe in the story in 1.2, we already see and play as Danghen, but
risk the Xianzhou's reputation like that.
Getting review is like, oh
Is
wow.
that what a little bird told you,
I saw soon
Albert?
too.
I never knew owls were so
And
gossipy.
it's an imaginary. You know how hard it is to get imaginary? But you know what's even better than imaginary? Quantum. Also, I realized they put quantum imaginary. Wait a second, I just realized. They put quantum imaginary back to back. Like in 1.1, they put Seowolf and Locha, which is quantum imaginary. And now they put Fu Xuan and Imagine Dragon. Huh. Find that neat. Sadly, they didn't continue with this patch being Wind and Quantum.
The omniscia on Fu Xuan's forehead is a
Like, you can see most replay. These fucking characters.
This
These
allows Fu Xuan to
characters
absorb some of that damage for her
at
allies.
during
When the Matrix
the
of
special
Cutscenes
program,
is
I can
active,
remember,
it grants the knowledge
was
effect to the entire team,
slightly,
increasing
not
characters'
slightly,
maximum
I was
crit rate.
kinda,
Fu
not
Xuan's
even
talent
kinda,
offers a
I
variety
was
of
disappointed. I'm like,
Firstly,
really?
Fu
That's
Xuan
it?
can
That's
provide a
all
permanent misfortune
she
avoidance
provide for the
state,
team?
reducing the damage taken
Just
by the
reduce
entire
damage,
team.
no healing,
Secondly, when Fu Xuan's HP drops below a set
and like
percentage, she
like a
recovers a set
limited
percentage of
revival
Why are my attacks healing her?
and no other buff.
That's not all.
I'm like,
Fu
why
Xuan's
would
ultimate
anyone
deals quantum
want
damage
Fu
to all
Xuan?
enemies,
Fu Xuan
but it
doesn't
also
really help
increases
out
the
other
frequency
than
of
just
her
the
talent's
direct
HP restoration effect. Oh, and I
health
almost
transfer.
forgot to mention,
And it's like,
Fu
even the
Xuan's
health transfer,
technique
she
can
can't
grant
really
a
heal,
barrier
so
for
you
the
need
whole team
another
that lasts for
healer.
a set
That's like
duration.
my
During
entire topic
exploration,
during the
barrier
time.
blocks
I'm like,
all enemy attacks,
she seems
thereby
kind of
preventing
shit.
battles that would otherwise have triggered in this way.
But
Her
I'm
technique
determined. I
also
was
activates the Matrix of
determined
Prescience
to draw her.
automatically
I
at the
was
start
like,
of the next
I
battle.
need to
That's
draw
our
Fu
master
Xuan
diviner.
to finally finish my mono quantum, because at the time I already have Zilla, I have Seal Wolf,
Her style's very different.
and
than
I'm
Wen.
already
So
using
being a
QQ.
defensive
So I'm like,
backbone for her
you know what?
team,
Why not just have Fu Xuan? Really tie it all together. And
or playing chess on the job either.
when I finally do read her her trait, her bleaky and whatnot, she's so bastard. And when I finally got my hand on her, she's so bastard. And it's very biased because I got E1 her and her light cone, which is so bastard. Her light cone is just a new character. Like, I cannot state how insane her light cone has saved me through the simulated universe. Her light cone is just broken in simulated universe. Like, I cannot see me using her outside of simulated universe.
You got it. She's the
No,
younger
other
sister of
wait,
Serval and
fuck my phrasing.
You know, is it
Anyway,
just
it's like
me, or
fucking
should everyone in the
insane
overworld be taking
how
tips from
well
this?
her light cone and her
Is dressed for the eternal freeze.
Like,
Ah.
is the majority of Balabagians frost resistant or something?
Also, we have Lynx, which again another quantum character, and our first 4-star
Oh, so
quantum
Lynx's
character.
winter gear is for venturing outside the city, right?
Yeah, our first 4-star in the banner, like new quantum character, which really helped out for a character that didn't draw for Locha. Maybe can't even like people who come in late probably did not even have Bailu or did not have enough J to potentially get Fusion guarantee. So having Lynx there, it does help out. And there is time where I say it, oh, Lynx is pretty good, though did not use much, did not help much. Like did not use her much anymore. Like after this patch, I remember using her during MOC, which definitely come in clutch for a certain aspect, but but still, the review for the character
Now,
not so.
during the first phase of version 1.3 in the character warp, Epical Spectrum, Trailblazers can obtain the
Dunhan banner pretty good.
Yukong
Yukong, Asta,
in the corresponding like
being especially Yukong being so new, already out again. But mainly Asta, really nice to have. And now we have Fusion. Again, very biased. Have Lynx, Pella, wish I had more Pella. Didn't get more Pella, so I'm kind of disappointed. But already S plus, you know. Fucking amazing, but it's not even done. Like it kept going. New story, more story, which honestly I thought 1.2 ended the Zenzo arc. I'm like, what, potentially more story? Again, in hindsight, real disappointed. It's basically an epilogue. I believe, if I remember correctly, it's like 1 hour, maybe like 1.5 or 2 hour max of story content after you finish like the 1.2 story. The 1.3 story is just you walk around, talk to some people, they cry about Ding Yun, and that's it, right? Nothing more. Which I'm like, really? You wait an entire patch for something, and this is what you come out with? Horrendous, our story-wise, real horrendous. Like, but again, not judging the content because we have no idea this is the case during the special program, unless you know you're one of the leaker. So when this come out, like, oh shit, new story, no way, and 4 new companion mission.
Dragon returns home. We find Dan Heng
One of which is March 7, which I believe it is
He must face up to his past life and meet with the current.
Yeah, it is the one where we have her go to her memory and whatnot. One of the better, like one of the best, like companion mission in terms of like actually building the characters really well.
Vidyadhara High Elder.
Being 4, they still have 4 companion missions. Insane. And that's not all. We have a new area with a new event, which is alright. You know, it's not bad. I do like they again add a new game mechanic, which is the whole debate style, like Danganronpa style.
By arranging cargo shipments and planning logistics routes,
the mini game, I really like this kind of style of mini game. So when the trailer come out, like, oh, that look fun. That actually look fun. Way more fun than the museum at that time, I believe. Sadly, it didn't result in much. It's pretty simple, pretty standard. The story-wise, it's alright again. But getting free Shusheng is actually also very good, very hype.
Game as a permanent mode. This mode includes rewards.
Yep, permanent. Really nice. Oh, wallpaper. I'm sure no one cares, but holy shit.
That's right.
You can change your wallpaper is a revolution. Blurry for me. I'm like, what the fuck? You can change wallpaper.
Using the in-game mobile menu.
like during 1.0, the live show, launch show, when I saw their default wallpaper, I'm like, what the fuck are those? I'm like, I've totally forgotten the default wallpaper look like.
For a moment, you might have accidentally left it out.
So yeah, really solid event.
Make you wait.
And
We're
now
still waiting on those bubble teas,
again,
so
the next big shit, a swarm disaster.
Variety of challenges before making it to the deepest parts of the simulation.
I'm assuming these geniuses.
Although
have
at
more
that time,
than simply
some people,
maneuvering around a grid.
actually not some people. That's the other one.
Simulate the
But
experiences of different path striders and resonate with the eons.
this,
A brilliant
I'm not sure
mind
at that
steer
time I
to
realized
make
how
audience die
important
and
this
new
is.
device.
Oh, audience die? Oh, come on.
You know, I'm like, I
That's
may
not a
even
message
joke like,
to
this
the
look
audience.
pretty meh. I don't know whether I want to play much of it.
Die as in singular for
After it
die.
come out, I'm like, this is
Has to do
the
with the eons
bestest
of
thing I
storyline
ever
tips
played in my
upon
life.
striders. Before
In this game,
progressing
okay,
turn,
okay.
use the commuting device
Like,
to roll the
holy
audience
shit,
die.
I always
This
enjoy
generates
Simulated
the
Universe,
effects for the
but when this
character.
come out, I cannot go
These
back to the
special
normal
effects
Simulated
might
Universe.
provide our
They
team
just
with
add
powerful
so
buffs,
much
or
more,
alter the chessboard
like,
in some way,
depth
or
to
even create further variables
everything.
for subsequent actions.
And it's just so much more fun to
chessboard
play. And it's
grids are
challenging.
superficial.
Even during
The
the Storm
true test of the
Disaster,
geniuses is
getting
to
Storm
delve
Disaster
into the
difficulty
mysteries
5
of the eons.
is a real challenge.
Each exploration will encompass 3 planes corresponding to Imperator and Sectorum.
Now it's like,
universes,
okay,
expansion,
I'm
and
expected
demise.
to win,
Trailblazers
even though I have
will
not
encounter
cleared.
simulated
No, I did
historical
clear with
events
every
during these
every row
phases,
already,
and different responses
but it's
will
still
lead
quite a
to different
challenge.
outcomes.
But holy shit, new Curio, new blessing,
The
especially a
official
whole new
is that
path
due to the
propagation.
many historical unknowns, all
I'm like
potential outcomes are valid.
jumping probably
The
up
data
and
helps us
down
infer the
when I heard about this.
And the unofficial response?
Madam heard it.
And they also expand lore for a lot of the Aeons, which they don't much talk. They didn't talk much, to be fair. Also, and lastly, they showcase the final boss of the game, the Swarm, True Sting. Parenthesis complete.
The entire battlefield will eventually be overrun by the swarm. Sufficiently swarming?
I don't really have. I have a very mixed feeling about the boss. I really like the boss, and it's very unique. As in, like, they promote. They finally have a boss that promotes AOE style, of character.
What a roller coaster.
But goddamn, the fact that the little bug just regenerate itself, it's so annoying.
Aside from Stellar Jade and numerous other
And they're not even done. They still have more event continuing. I can't remember what this is, to be fair. And we have more double stuff. Lastly, we have we have a couple more extra ascension material and the introduction of reserve power, which and the increase from 180 to 240, which is also speaking of 240, I think I'm like
a percentage of the surplus is converted into reserve trailblaze power.
maxing out my reserve already. Yup, I maxed out my reserve already while watching this shit. Shit.
And here's something else. The 1.3 update will also bring changes to the friends and chat systems, which include being able to sort your friends.
Shit,
and
fuck.
trailblazers not currently accepting new
Mistake
friend
been made.
requests
Oh no,
can
no,
choose
no.
to
Need
disable
to
them
go
instead.
farm for relic or something.
Icing on the cake, you can now send
I think I lost 1 hour of my time. It's fine.
Bring on the pom-pom and March 7th emojis.
I'm like, oh shit, I remember doing that. That's the whole reason why I won't open the goddamn game. Yeah, you might see, you can see that I'm opening. Can you see? Yeah, you can see I'm opening it in the background.
Logging in for 7 days gets you 10 warps.
Again, 10 warp, solidifying that we're getting 10 draw every patch.
Last but not least, Honkai Star Rail
And
will
announcement
also
for
be
a
a part
in
of
real life
this
event.
year's
So
Gamescom.
also kind of nuts. So why is there just red screen here?
Good things
It needs a
must come to
transaction
an
transition.
end. So must today's
Overall, one of the most insane live stream, like special program. If I can ever load into the fucking fight. Okay. Easiest S tier. I haven't even looked through the content yet. So again, Imagine Dragon and Fushan, amazing character. Story was hype. I'm not gonna talk about how it went. Aram Alley actually looked very cozy, to be fair. It really is a cozy looking place. A whole new boss and 10x draw, a new event with a free Shusheng, a background for your phone, a new wallpaper, and optimization, especially simulated universe, getting update, companion mission, and optimization for stuff. We also have sticker. How can you not say sticker like that? If there's like S plus tier, definitely will put them in. Holy shit, amazing. And now we have 1.4. Which, okay, I'm gonna start this here. This screen itself, it is the biggest shock. Like, if I have to say what is the biggest shock, this is the biggest shock. They have like a can't tell, it's like animation or like a live like a rig. It feels like it's a rig for a character, but holy shit.
We're live already?
The fact that this is how they do the special program really is like, oh, whoa, so much personality for this special program. Also, oh, this is way more cinematic.
My friends, join me in this dance. Let's bring this exquisite celebration.
This trailer, I remember at the time, is also pretty hype. Way better, like significantly way better than the previous three.
Might be in arrears, but I'm out of pocket. Go heavy!
I returned to the Law Fu so I could surrender myself to the Alliance and atone for my sins. This will be the last you see of me.
It is a very drastic change from like Pokemon to this. It's like a real like jump from like, oh, gonna catch them on to like, oh, depression is my middle name. And they don't even bother putting Jingliu into like their again their art at the start. So this very special program have March 7 being a host.
Her grip on reality, perceiving
Which is
herself as a
very nice change from the standard chibi style. And I wish that, I don't know, I wish like this is the standard now, but it's probably way more effortless on their part to make. I don't know why they do this on 1.4. I don't remember if there are any special occasion, But the special occasion is that we have Jingliu. Really also a highly anticipated character by a lot of other people except me. I'm the one of the few characters that look at Jingliu, I'm like, she's look alright. Mostly, in hindsight, realize that she is a bastard. She is the most bastard character so far. Which definitely showcase it in here, but I'm like, I don't know, I'm not determined to draw you enough. Surprisingly, I determined to draw Topaz more, but we also have a companion mission, and this is like a more serious companion mission. It showcases the conclusion, I'll say, for the High Cloud Quintet, I believe that's the name.
The reason Jing Liu wears a blindfold is to avoid catching sight of certain objects on the Xianzhou. Things that would trigger
Again, my conclusion for how the story had already been said during when I finished the event or finished the quest, but was probably very excited when I first heard about it. Oh, they didn't showcase Topaz. Interesting. They show. They changed the dynamic. They changed the.
I think her real name was Guinevere or something. Anyway,
the style.
Wei means fine wood.
So Queen Iphone, really great character. Really helped out during my Kafka team for a lot of the part. Nothing much to say. She's just great. And then we have Topaz. It's an odd character, I'll say. Topaz itself doesn't really appeal to me. Her gameplay doesn't really like also appeal to me. But she's one of those characters like, you know what? Maybe I do draw for her. Just for the meta. And I clearly read the meta wrong. Should draw for Jing Liu if I want the meta. I believe she's like one of those characters like, she's not really my type, but why the fuck not, right? Just draw for her. And I believe I have like SS Jade. I'm like, why not? Just draw for her. And I think I got her a bit early, so that's why I also tried to draw for her light cone. Did not get it. No, I did not draw for her light cone. I tried to draw for. Did I try to draw for a light cone? I think I tried to draw for Zilla light cone instead.
Turning even the bleakest projects into success.
Can't remember.
And ensuring huge returns for the corporation.
Wow, impressive.
But now that I actually have her, she's good. I'm not saying she's alright. She's good. If I need like a follow-up team, which definitely she'll provide. How can I say something? There's something missing about this for me in Topaz, but I'm not gonna judge the character. The way they portray Topaz is alright, but the fact that she give extra benefit, and she's the first one who give extra benefit in terms of like extra credit and a chance for Courier in the simulated universe is a really big factor for me, like huge factor. Namzi being able to attract other Torter and sniffing out chests was exciting, but I realized that it doesn't really have much in terms of outside gameplay other than using it for the simulated adventure domain.
You've never worked in a top-tier company.
So character wise, pretty
I'll show you my expertise right now.
For me at least. I'm sure a lot of people are probably hyped for like Jing Liu especially. In terms of like the 4-star banner. QQ Ting Yun really high. I don't know why there's shampoo in there. Like they could maybe add someone else. I don't know, like links or something. But Jing Liu is alright. Character for the banner. This one is pretty strong. That's also maybe another reason why getting Gwen Evan, Luca, which I believe I still didn't get at that time, and Susheng is a really good set for your 4-star.
And I almost forgot to mention. Second phase character event.
And this is where the more bigger shock hype. The rerun for Zilla, our first ever rerun for our first ever character. I was ecstatic, that's a word, because not that I can draw Zilla, it's because I can draw her light cone finally. So it didn't work out, very sad. If Zilla were to have another rerun, I maybe still try to draw for a light cone. I don't know. I feel like her light cone might still be the best Han light cone. And I didn't remember what's the other one. I like how they just go to Zilla light cone and say, oh, this is Zilla light cone. Okay, go to seeing all the cute animal. That is kind of funny. There's this whole trailer for PS5. There's one of them is pretty fucking hilarious. I think it's the next one. It's the 1.51 with Ho Ho. Okay, now thinking about the content in the 1.4, the new enemy.
Are they enthusiastic?
Kind of like it.
About a trip
Kind
to
of
a nice planet?
started getting bored by the old enemy, and the IPC, especially the IPC Fat Man, really bring out certain challenge in like simulated universe and or the MOC. So them being added in like, oh wow, they added like a new different mechanic, and it's like, I feel like
Set that aside for now. You know,
the
all about the achievements of the Astral Express.
Monkey Boss is like the first ever. Actually, no, not really. They're doing a good job for the elite, I can say. Maybe I'll do one tail for the elite, but so for each elite, actually really for the most part hone in into a certain aspect that really change how you face against them. Like the monkey, you can use skill or you're being targeted, which give a very wide different array of approach where you can just brute force it and just take the hit, heal up, continuing, or you can strategize it by letting only certain character use the skill, other character will just use the basic attack and whatnot.
As another gesture of the corporation's goodwill, I'd like to introduce a brand new event for every.
The Pokemon event, which I'm just gonna forever call it,
Contestants must collect and nurture ether spirits.
when the time it announced, oh, wow, was hyped for it.
They're much like Numby here. Digital replicas of creatures designed to serve as combat companions.
Especially seeing like there's a whole new interface and that you can play a team of them instead of like a 1v1. Like I honestly at that time I thought we only have like 1v1 to face against, but having to face a team that you can create a team with a team combo together, fucking nice. Whole new area too, like 1.4 does pack quite a lot of content in it. Especially since this is like, I think I skipped past it. This is also the first introduction to a new story mode. I forgot what it's called. It's like Conundrum, the continuation. It's a Trailblazer continuing. They also talk about new event, this event in the simulated universe, which is really fun. I wish that make this a permanent thing, but sadly they didn't. And of course we have the Tendril, we have the log back feature, which is huge. When I skip a few lines, massive. You have no idea how grateful I have for this, that we finally have it.
Not just the recipe.
This, I'm so devastated that I did not attend to the store. Like we have one in Malaysia, I just did not have the mean to access it, and sadly it's more on the like medium high end restaurant, so it's really pricey to get it. Like I kind of wish it was on like KFC or something like in China, which is much more, I won't say affordable, it's still priced quite high, but at least the food is something I can eat. the one in Malaysia is something that I don't particularly eat much, so I'm like, it's not it's like really not worth it. And do I really want to spend so much just for a merchandise? And you know, currently I do feel bad not getting it.
Is a perfect platform for this space journey.
Anything?
Okay, so 1.4, not wrong one. 1.4 giving us Jingliu, Toba, Zilla, and Queen Iphone with Trailblaze Continuous. Let's say 1 and 2. Companion mission. Shut up. Event. Like this Planet Infinity is so fucking fun. New area, which kind of shocking they have a new area, even though we don't really use this place much. We only use this at the ending of like the continuous story. This one also being used just for the event. I hope they redecorate this for other stuff, for other event in the future. We have story recap, new tutorial basically. Content wise is pretty standard, not anything insane, not like 1.3, like wow factor kind of content. So I got 3 4-star relic and 5-star relic. I'm not sure that's normal. A lower a lower NA, you know, just the character, the new area, the continuous story, really standard stuff. Like the whole, even like companion mission, like the potential for 1.4 is really high. So give a low 8. I think that's really fair. So we move on to 1.5. And also the whole spectrogram is being hosted by March 7, which is fucking amazing. Might want to put it out about 8, but content wise, nothing particularly interesting. Not interesting, but it's like anything's like shocking. I'll say. "1.5 Introduction to Argentine and Ho-Ho."
Since you do not understand the beauty, I will have to show
I think this trailer is pretty standard. Okay, just in-game animation.
The beauty is eternal.
Or one that they have used from the, or one they actually want to use in-game. Like you, like even though like this is reused in-game, it's still fucking fun to see this.
Yo, what's up? You're finally here.
Captain Huohua, should we start the ghost hunt now? Captain? You can just call me Huohua.
It's so fun. This game mode. I mean this event. It's so unnecessary melodramatic, I believe. Good trailer. Honestly, decent trailer. But how does the thing goes? So it start off interestingly talking about the area. I believe this is the first one they don't talk about the character right off the bat.
Garden is
so they go for the character.
And it's easy to lose.
And the character they showcase,
since the Heliobi moved
I believe at the time I was like, I can't really feel without going to the place. Same for Panaconi. I can't really say much about how it looks without being in the game and walking around. But seeing new enemy, like new model for the enemy, that's the key difference. Like they have a new model or skeleton for the enemy. It's insanely huge for me. Like, oh my god, finally. Not like a very basic guard looking or wolf looking thing, even though that's not really wolf so far, but you know.
Funny you should mention.
The story did not capture me at first. I find it like it's just you going around capturing ghosts and whatnot. I'm like not sure how well they'll go. But the concept of this social media, it is kind of fun. Like this social media part, I wish is a more long-lasting thing where you actually can build your own personal social media in-game, like literally just a trailblaze social media.
I don't want to toot my own horn or anything, but I've introduced a lot of big names in the company.
Which I'm not sure how they plan to do it, but I feel like it's gonna be fun.
Thanks, Albert. I'm afraid I'm too invested in the Cienjo for now.
And also they give us free 4-star
Trailblazers can obtain the event
light cone.
light cone. Hey, over here. What do you think?
I believe this will equip on Ho Ho.
Me, huh?
And Ho Ho itself again, really really nice character. I'm not sure people have a lot of hype for her.
Having spent more than a few years in the company,
I mainly just want her because I currently in desperate need for another sustained character as someone who skipped Locha. So I'm like, great, finally I can use Ho Ho on. I can finally use Ho Ho to save my MOC run and whatnot.
bravely brandishes her banner, restoring HP to a single ally and adjacent teammates.
Are you sure she's not trying to surrender?
What was ultimate? Tail's spiritual domination can regenerate.
And her whole dynamic with Fox, I completely forgot. The whole dynamic with Fox and Ho Ho didn't really bring out much in combat. But in the story, it was really nice. Though like Mr. Tail is like kind of absent during half the story time. Kind of sad. They also showcase Hanya, which is very interesting, very nice looking.
She's a physical type character, following the path of harmony.
Really nice looking. She looked great. Something about her just really appealed to me.
Return to darkness, light cone.
Correctamundo.
And the fact that she's using a brush really stands, really bring out like wow. A unique character, I'll say.
She really lives by.
And it's a support, 4-star support, which honestly we have very high hope for it. We also have new relic, which is like finally a relic for follow-up character, and especially the Dot character. The Dot team really desperately need have their own relic set.
Well, that just about brings us to the
This
final.
also bring us, I think, a rerun. Yeah, our first ever rerun event.
Put yourself to the test by
Like this is the first ever rerun event, and the fact they do the event in the trailer itself. I believe this is the patch that a lot of people say that it's like filler patch.
a brand new experience. This event
I wonder how that goes. This photograph event is cute. Did not bring much, did not have like much depth to it. And lastly, we have a World 8, which honestly, wow, we can finally kill Yanqing. Very hype for. Which also bring in an extra relic set for. Oh no, for very general use. It's especially other than the energy regen one, the other one is like I'm not sure whether I want to use them compared to the other one.
Get testing. Get the memo. We're about to be discussing a
This also is a weird special program where it looks like they ended the special program, but then they start another special program just to promote Argentine. That to me it feel very weird. I don't know why. It just feels so off when they do it. But yeah, they finally announced Argentine,
universe is always a blessing.
which one of the most disappointed character in terms of like his ulti. Like my man, I just feel so bad for you. He's like character wise, like personality, design,
merit bestowed in my garden.
and damage output seem pretty impressive, really good. But
Huh? Wait, so you can choose how much energy to release?
damn, I still can't get over the fact that his second ulti have no differences. Just one that small little thing just annoy me or sadden me more. We have a companion mission, Argentine, showcase that how great of a character he is, how great the Knight of the Beauty is.
My favorite scaredy cat trainee judge.
And the banner for Huo is holy shit so bad. It's disgusting out my eyes.
Two character event warps in Thorns of Scented Crown. Trailblazers can obtain.
We also have a rerun of Silver Wolf. The banner for Argentine is much better, way much better than the whatever the fuck is previously. Silver Wolf again, pretty nice. No qualm about that. I believe we have a new, this is the new voice line for the Ascension and pairing, which is very nice, I would say. New stuff. This is needed because Locha is leaving our Express soon. So that is needed just in case we don't meet Locha anymore and we lost that slight jade that given by Locha.
Going too smooth when challenging a certain stage. Trailblazers can choose to return to the Forgotten Hall.
This is a way bigger thing, like the fact that you can reset for your in your MOC and Pure Fiction Future On. Huge, massive. Kudos to them. Make the game easier, sure, but it make the game less frustrating. That's the thing.
Whew, that is a relief.
And nothing much else. We continue to get our 10x raw. Which is again always nice. So I'm just checking. Should be nothing else. Event story mode, nothing much. This event is tied to the main mission, first rerun event, which is alright. It's not particularly, but being a rerun definitely have some demerit. New area. Stuff. Probably I would say probably a B. Is it better than 1.1? Yeah, 1.1 just doesn't really have much. It's definitely better than 1.1. Why is it B? It just doesn't add like anything new, like new. Like sure they add a new world, new relic, new area, new characters, event and whatnot, but there's nothing changing. No revolutionary stuff happening. Like if you look back in like 1.4, the whole being the first patch to have Trailblaze continuous, which that is a new stuff, and able to play. It's not this patch, but able to play this Pokemon event, which is really a bigger event than some of the events shown in 1.5. And then in 1.4, the whole SU being added is huge for them. So 1.5 doesn't really have much.
Filler or something?
So I'll say a B, a high B.
I thought member 4, Pokakakamon, had gotten rid of most of the society members. I didn't have a lot of hope for this. Oh, look who's
Now this is something more recent, or relatively recent. 1.6. The last patch for 1.x.
Class 1, clearance zone. Permission status. Madam Ron May.
There's much you don't know about the space station. It's crucial to mask your expression until you've ascertained the situation. If not, you'll be full of weaknesses that others can see through.
Trailer wise, so far.
Genius move. And how will you counter it? You look troubled. A portrait
Surprisingly,
of turmoil. Do try to
do you not remember this trailer being just Oh, okay, here we go. I'm like, why do I feel like it's missing something? I don't remember that scene being in there, in the game.
Annihilation will find you.
Audience dice. How ostentatious.
Okay, from that trailer, I'm not sure whether I already say out that, oh shit, we're getting a new SU event, but holy shit, we're getting a new SU event, and you know my love for SU event, so you can expect this to be high AF. So let's jump straight into it. I believe we have a new area. Again, they cover through it.
There's currently not a soul to be found across the whole domain.
I do have to give them this one.
I
I'll give them like a thumbs up for this one because Space Station Herta Space Station is really underwhelming compared to other planets, so they really need some extra stuff to boost
My research has
the
encountered
popularity
a few
for Space Station
anomalies.
in the Herta Space
I was
Station.
hoping the Trailblazer could do
Why
me
do you need a
small
fucking
favor.
popularity in a planet? I don't know. Just feel like it.
Small.
I'm not sure about the second one, but this is a golden age.
We
of
have a
biological
continuous
science.
mission,
No problem too big or too small, right?
The formidable
which is
challenge.
at this point is a very expected stuff for a character. We have Ranmei,
of the Genius Society.
also
From
now
the
a
very
very
beginning,
highly
her research has
anticipated
focused
character
on
when releasing.
biological science.
Created her own
There's
new
also my ultimate. Petals to
character
sleep, repose
archetype,
and
not
dream,
archetype, like a team
which
comp,
creates
just
a field.
revolve around her now.
Beautiful field
I really
I've
like
ever
a character
seen.
that can like have
Within the field, allies experience an
Change
R-type
the-
resistance penetration increase, and when breaking an enemy's weakness,
like
they
revolve,
afflict them
you
with
know,
a mark.
building the character around the new character instead of like slotting in the new character into like existing team comp.
And inflicting them with
Like you can't really put
additional
you
ice
can put Ranmei
You have
into
a
like an
knack
old
for
team comp,
exploiting an enemy's weakness, Ranmei.
but it's way better to have like Ranmei as the core piece, not the core damage, but the core piece into a certain team comp that you want to do. Which, compared to the next character, Sui Yi, straight to Sui Yi, really oh they didn't say Sui Yi. Sui Yi later on.
Herta,
I'll jump Sui Yi first. Sui Yi, sadly I did not have chance to use her.
so she's
I'm like
good at
leveling her
trying
up
criminals.
crazy, but I have nothing much reason to use her instead of like Zilla. I thought maybe I can use her with Ranmei, and probably I should still try to use her with Ranmei. I just want to see how it feels. Same goes with QQ. I'm like, as they go by, my love for QQ, I won't say diminish. I still love QQ, but damn. I need like QQ-E4 to start using. I'm still waiting for QQ-E4. The moment QQ-E4 hit, I'm like, I'll do everything in my power to maximize her. Sui on the other hand,
We talked about
really
version
like
1.6
I feel like it's good, but it's like
during the first phase
I
of version 1.6
I don't know.
in the
I don't
character event warps, flow triptych,
feel like she
and
could
a
be
lost soul.
providing more
Trailblazers can obtain
other
the
than
limited 5-star
Zilla
characters
can already
Ron
provide.
May.
Damage to a
The only
single
thing she
target.
provide
While my
extra is that
skill,
slight
Stone Sea's
AoE
slow
and
swirls
more
can increase the weakness.
toughness break, which is like even more toughness break. They also have Doctor Ratio, which from the look of things, I was like downplaying, not downplaying. I was like kind of thinking like Doctor Ratio is kind of meh. You know, just seeing the without seeing the numbers,
Any student who makes it to the end of a program,
I'm like, it's pretty alright. You know, like from the looks of it, it almost feel like maybe his skill deal the most damage, but in actuality, it's like his follow-up is the key component, which
damage to a single target.
have him in a follow-up team comp is like a must-have.
Enjoy persuading others with quotes. I think.
Which is like I think it's like
Nearby enemies. When
a
attacking
really
an enemy
good
within the dimension
combo
they
with
enter
like
battle, there's a chance of reducing the
Topaz
target's speed.
and of course Silverwolf with all the debuff.
Are made in his own image.
Yeah, he just really bring out a
Ratio
very
suffers from a
unique
certain
way of
degree
playing the
of
game,
narcissism.
where you actually have to have certain condition on the enemy to trigger
Also
extra buff.
version 1.6, Trailblazers will finally be running into an old friend. The elder of two siblings.
So yeah,
very different.
we also have
Blazers can obtain
a double
the
rerun
limited 5-star
for two
characters
patches,
Ron May
Blade and Kafka.
respectively. Not to
Really
mention,
nice.
The 4-star character Shui Yi will be joining version 1.
4-star character wise, Sui Yi being in the first half is also a very big shock value. I'm like, whoa, no way, and it's big because of the reason later on. Sui Yi being first half is really good. And I always think that Sui Yi pair well with Ron May more than obviously Dr. Ratio, so it doesn't make more sense to have her with Dr. Ratio.
It's Bandage Guy.
Now, during the second phase of version 1.6,
Dr. Ratio 4-star is so bad. At this point, Su Sheng is so obsolete. So it's like, why would you still want Dr. Ratio? The only reason why you want to draw in the second half is to draw Kafka, and it's a very valid thing to have because of, in fact, the next character in 2.0.
Some mental recuperation. Stay tuned for more updates.
Next up, we have more introduction to a new boss, a new type of boss, which I'll give them credit, the hardest so far. I need to borrow like someone E6 Jingliu just to defeat it
I can see how
on the
that would
hardest
make a big
difficulty.
Multiplying the more we fight it? Somebody's getting fired.
However, this multiply state is
Though
also when the
the
swarm
build
team
up
is
for the
most
character
vulnerable.
I feel kind of
Working its
underwhelming again,
weakness
but
at
those
this
are like
moment can cause it to
in-game
explode.
thingy.
That's right.
The
highlighted in the paper's conclusion. Maintain your focus
it's kind of
on
sad. It's just a
Swarm King's
one-time
toughness.
thing and that's it.
Time the weakness
Like,
just
oh,
right,
we build up
and Star
the
Crusher
review
Swarm
and then
King Scar
we
Kabaz
fight them
can
and then
be defeated.
it just self-destruct itself. I'm like,
After
okay,
completing the 1.6
that's that.
Trailblaze continuance mission, Echo of War, Borehole Planet's old crater, will become a
Oh well.
Complete this challenge to obtain the
We need to do this just to have some
material,
extra
past evils of the Borehole
like
Planet's
fighter boss
ancestor.
to fight
Are
against.
all biological entities in this location characterized by aggression? Affirmation, it is reasonable to conduct such experiments within...
We also have this new pet event, which is adorable. Like, how can you say not look at it and like,
It
oh,
results in gratifying
great.
emotional and
This is a great
physical
event.
responses.
I love this event.
Conclusion, a profoundly ingenious construct.
Fucking great event. But the best event is still here. Ghost and Gear, magnificent addition to Simulated Universe. The fact you can customize and have different dice value to bring out various different ways of playstyle.
Emperor
Really
Rupert
great.
was a computer that became self-aware and subsequently drew Noose's gaze, becoming the 27th
And the fact
member
that
of the
they
Genius
added,
Society.
I'm not sure whether they showcase
It
this. I
proclaimed
believe, I
itself
think they do showcase this.
Dice
They
combine
added
effects from multiple
a
paths
new
to create
difficulty curve
unprecedented, powerful
with the
buff
conundrum,
combinations. For
really
example,
great, amazing.
when using Kafka, even
And
if the
erudition, which is like, oh shit, we have erudition
continuous
now.
gameplay.
We also have this fighting event, which is not particularly that well. Oh, the announcement of Pure Fiction. Oh, I did not even realize it's this patch. Obviously it's this patch, but holy shit. Pure Fiction, this is huge.
Will be updated in rotation.
And not only a Pure
Every
Fiction, but
memory
a
of Chaos
whole
update will be
like
followed 2 weeks later
change
by
to
Pure
the MOC
Fiction
system.
event. Subsequently, 2 weeks after that. Precisely.
And a catch-up mechanic. Not really catch-up lah, but
that's not all.
A shortcut
1.6
mechanic,
update
like
will further improve the user friendliness.
a
of the
blitz
team
mechanic.
setup
That's the
in
word.
Forgotten Hall. As Trailblazers progress through stages in Forgotten Hall memory.
We also get a 10 draw.
I saw it coming.
And lastly,
comes available.
a free doctor ratio. I was again very sad that I did not watch this live. I got spoiled by it while I was working during the day of the live stream. So I already foresee this, but if I were to watch this live, I'll probably like shat myself or something. Holy shit, a free doctor ratio. It is just
Doctor ratio.
crazy to think that we can have a free 5-star limited character. A strong free 5-star limited character that carry my ass in the last stage of Simulated Universe without even max build. He have the worst build ever, but he just fucking destroyed the enemy. And I don't know why this 1.6 have a whole dedicated section for 2.0. And it really out there fucking sneakily tried to showcase, wow, look at all those characters that are gonna come, and then half of those characters fucking died. Like half of this character died. It's actually funny.
Already.
Robin here, we have Firefly, even Duke Inferno is just gone. It's just funny, they just showcase a few characters like, oh, look at all these characters you can meet, and then half of them just didn't attend. But then a lot of them just attend. Like Black Swan, Sparker, Acheron especially. Acheron is still a very interesting character that I'm like, I wonder how they do Acheron. I still don't know what is Acheron. A lot of people are probably already deduced who Acheron is. Like she's a emanator of a Aeon and whatnot. I'm like, maybe, could be, but I won't hold them into, like, have them I won't just blindly follow them, that's what I want to say. Though I did watch a video on YouTube that showcased that what happens if you refuse to let Acheron join your team, and it actually manipulate your team. It will manipulate you, your character. The whole raid text actually is like a sort of manipulation word. Same like how Kafka used the golden word like listen as a keyword to like control you. I don't know what Acheron did. I'm not sure Acheron have like the same effect as like Kafka when he spoke in like the raid text, but it's always feels so weird. They just have raid text for Kafka, and I mean for Acheron. 1.6 is insane. Might even rival to 1.3. We have a whole new event, a whole new story, which is divided into 2 parts, but we did not know that during the special program. This whole cute critter event, which is amazing. This one is pretty alright, I guess. Again, our 10x draw, a double thing, but the biggest one is this golden gear. Content wise, nothing much, like forefront, but it's the quality, it's the density. You know, there's not much event, but holy shit, this 2 event like carry the entire patch through the end. We have a new enemy for the end boss, for the boss to grind. New area, which is really needed for Serta Space Station. Really like the area. Really enjoy the area. Still did not explore fully, but really like it. And new catch up, like a new bleach mechanic for MOC. MOC being up to 12, stage 12 is also huge. A new, like they lower the difficulty, which make it kind of obsolete. Team increase, surprisingly I did use it. All in all, definitely an S tier. S tier special program. This compare to 1.3. I'm trying to think what stuff here could possibly shock me more than 1.3. I think there's a lot of good stuff they showcase, like the whole new SU event, and new endgame bonuses, endgame fight. But I don't believe it can bring out the same shock value as the first ever update for a simulated universe. And also the character wise, Ranmei, even though it's amazing, Doctor. Oh no, I nearly forgot the free 1. Yeah, I can't deny that. Doctor Ratio being free is too good. It's way too good. You cannot say no to that. Nothing beat that. Like I completely forgot because it was like not showcased here. It's actually showcased here. But yeah, Doctor Ratio just fucking save this entire put this entire special program on S tier. First place S tier. Lastly, we have 2.0. If One Dream at Midnight. It is again another one. Maybe every new like X.0 version is a real life special program. But I do like this more than the way they do it in 1.0. At least it's a developer themselves to talk about the game instead of like asking an outsider who speculate or ask them about how they feel about the game. They have just the raw developer, I don't know why I say raw there, about their about what they do, how their progress is and whatnot. So I think this comparative to 1.0 is way better. I also have some places. Those one demerit is that it's only in Chinese and you have to use subtitle if you want to read on other, if you want to know in other language, which is a bummer. But you know, you can't really do much about this. This trailer just top every other trailer. Like that's it. It's way too loud. There's nothing else I can say about this trailer. Oh, I fucking messed it up. No. Where is it? Give me back. It's just so good. And again, the song is actually localized to different languages. At least I know there's a Chinese version which is a whole different lyrics to it. Which is kind of nuts. Oh man. Now that we skip, man. Now that we see Firefly, I'm like, oh man, oh man. That's a very funny piece. Oh my god. I told you, man, that disappearing, it triggers so many of my... It triggers so badly. in me. I'm like, oh no, something bad is gonna happen in it. And you know what? I kind of hate them for it. Not that they kill off Firefly, you know, I still hate them that they kill off Firefly. You, this fucker. It is the fact that they make it too obvious that something bad happened to Firefly. They make it too obvious. You know, it's not subtle enough. They need to make it more subtle during the gameplay and in the trailer. It really, it's like people have too much speculation when they see the trailer. I have too much speculation. Like, I didn't go to the lake and see what happened. From that trailer I already know something bad happened, and I just hope, I pray, I hope about the situation. And in the end, it doesn't really matter. So 2.0, way different style of special program. Again, using Dawei as the main host, going through different element of the 2.0 concept, and they basically just showcase like different element in 2.0. Also, I deserve. Need fly, I need to kill a bit. Go. So, but it's not my preferred kind. Honestly, if they do this in 1.4 style, like March 7, I feel like it'll be way more entertaining. But I don't know. I don't know if they will make it. Honestly, the more I watch this, I did watch this like 2 times. 2 more times other than the first time. It's definitely very charming. You can see like, especially Dawei actually, you know, enjoy speaking about it. Look at that! Look at those smile! Look at that smile! And you know what? I have to give them their happiness into account. The map, at those time, say many times, can't really judge without feeling about it. And now that I feel about it, really nice area. Surprisingly way bigger than I thought. I do not know why. I thought this would be a much smaller area, but it's huge. It's fucking massive in game. We have a new story. They talk about new game mechanic, which is the wall walking. I'm not sure whether they showcase it here. Yeah, they got the wall walking, which is also like, ooh, new stuff. Then talk about the black character. We have Black Swan and Sparkle, with Misha being the 4-star. Black Swan, they kind of didn't. The way they phrase Black Swan is a bit underrated. Again, but I haven't reached Black Swan full potential. Maybe she is how she is described, but Sparkle, man, the increase in skill point is, I don't know, it's just wowzer. It's just a wowzer of a character, and I really hope I can get her. We also have a Sparkle's companion mission, which I'm very hyped to learn more about Sparkle. And Misha, which is, I really like his attack animation. I feel like his attack animation is one of the most unique attack animation ever. Like even the basic attack animation, though the skill is kind of sad that it's not much different than the basic. We also have Sham, which they kind of spoiled as being only boss fight only, but doesn't mean that it can't be a protagonist. I mean, it can be a playable character. A lot of people talk. I heard that a lot of people have trouble fighting Sam. But I fucking beat him first try, mainly because I'm like bringing a very good comp with Fushan and whatnot. This trash can did not encounter much. I think you're meant to encounter during like off the side mission. So I did not encounter much during the main mission, other than that one Battle Bog event, quote unquote main story event. I was misinterpreting. I thought its only weakness is the Trailblazer, and I was kinda disappointed. quite disappointed that it is not that Trailblazer is the only one that can defeat the trash can. Is the element in your team, certain element, the first two element that hit the trash can have the thing put in, and I'm like, oh man, they could have something there with Trailblazer. They could have finally make physical Trailblazer relevant, but they didn't, and I'm very disappointed. Still very sad, but that does not influence my 2.0, since I have no knowledge of that during the live stream. New enemy, a lot of new enemy. In fact, I underestimated how many new enemy. I didn't realize that there's so many new enemy. Especially this really bring out a lot of potential in enemy design. Like now we can potentially add enemy to help you, even though we do have some element of those enemy in terms of like if you defeat them they reward you, like Porter or like the flower in Fantalia. But enemy that in combat give you decision making, I feel like whoa, that is neat though to have. And we also showcased the something onto death. Really cool concept to one shot your character and you need to revive them. Execution wise, get it, because he's an executioner. The live stream did not. That's where this is fun. See, this is where it's nice. They did not spoil, or at least not in when I was watching it, because maybe they spoke in Chinese and I did not pay attention. They did not spoil multiple phase. I thought this will be like a one phase thing, and the double kill is not. It's just like his ulti, and it's not like on the second phase. I can't remember they say a third phase. They only come out with a double kill. Now see, that make it way more interesting when on that moment when I fight death or something onto death. I'm like, oh shit, I need to actually kill you multiple times. Damn. So yeah, good part on them. They also showcase a new video on the future about the basically the behind the scene, kinda. We also have Orange talking about more of the element, like event and the game concept. Some of the main story stuff. A lot of this event again, a lot of event, new relic set, which is also quite great. New Lycone, which is also very great. Did not get my hand, did not have my hand around those yet. Also, this Fate Atlas really deceiving. I thought it would be more than whatever they listed. So I was kind of disappointed that this Fate Atlas did not yield much benefit other than like kinda tell you how the order of the story goes, like a very small summary of each event. I do like the optimal Trailblazer thing. Like you can see how many Eidolon those characters are. I really enjoyed that they finally add that as a thing. The relic being able to be marked as discarded is really nice. I'll be using that so much right now. And lastly, a few event, 10 draw, but not 10 draw, another 10 draw, 20 draw, huge, insane, wow, the generosity. We also have more in real life event, which doesn't concern me, as you know, those are not in my country. A series for Clocky and a new animation about Queen Iphone and Susheng in during the Lunar New Year. A new concert. And that's about it. Obviously quite a lot of stuff for being a 2.0 event. Oh yeah, I didn't even talk about the rerun. They rerun Dragon Dungeon and Jingyuan, which is very sad. It's a very sad duo. Oh, it's so sad. We also have again all the light cone. Very nice, very nice. We have two faith, a whole new map, which is obviously what we meant to have for going to a new planet with a whole new reality and dreamscape element. Story, new main story and companion mission. I'm quite satisfied with the main story this time. You know, I'm glad they did not fucked up like in Zenzo. And a lot of new event, though 2 of it 20 draw, great. Few of these events haven't done yet, so but from the looks of it, it seemed kind of minor. It's not really a major story, like major event for the story. Why is that a black screen? I think I crashed the page. Nope, okay, it's back. I think I just crashed the page. Nothing major, but still, it's great that we have a lot of event alongside with a whole new area to play with. A new gameplay mode. No idea what this gameplay mode is not loading. Oh, this stuff. We have new enemy and we have new in-game in-game stuff to mess about, including a new material and a new relic system, which I'm not sure where they put this. The whole new relic system. So with that, we can finally conclude 2.0 I would say being as big as 2.0 probably earn itself some S spot, right? Like the whole trailer, the whole world being showcased, the whole potential of Penacony and the story, like the build up, especially outside of the trailer, they have a lot of build up for 2.0. But 2.0 itself, like the special program itself, again, not that fond of. Mainly for the reason of I feel like I want a more traditional style or more like March 7, more of unique style like that, instead of like people sitting down, even though the people sitting down is Dawei, still doesn't really appeal to me. Still still great, amazing to know more about 2.0. Alright, it's a very very satisfactory special program, but I don't think it hit that exceptional level as in like 1.3 or 1.6, right? It did not hit that level where like, oh my god, this is insane, you know, because we already have high expectation on 2.0 and it meet, you know, some part it meet, sometimes it didn't meet, but overall it does hit where I expect the 2.0 is, and it doesn't really add they didn't add like a new element they didn't add like, oh my god, we have a new character giving out for everyone for free kind of deal, right? So this is it. This is the tier list. No one at D. You know, I hope that's forever the case. If ever a special program needed to be in D, it must be very bad. And you know what? There's no adjustment needed. I think this is a very fine, very even spread or special program. Obviously, when more and more come out, I might come back. Maybe on day 600, I'll come back, and we have like another from 2.1 on until maybe 3.0 or 4.0. Maybe it's at 3.5 or something. Oh, my thing got disconnected. Yeah. Amazing. So, with that, thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow, as usual. Bye you. Oh, before we bye, just want to quickly showcase that this is indeed still my daily live stream for Star Rail. Even though I'm kind of messed up my energy, my power, I like to use it to farm for more relic. Did not get anything exceptional. In fact, it pretty much gets mostly junk. So that's that. Man, I wish it stopped lagging. So yeah, happy day 300, and we hope to have another 300 more, or at least another 66 day more. I forgot that today is a leap year, not today lah, but I forgot this year is a leap year. So it's like, oh shit, we have extra day in this month. So yippee for us, I guess. New MOC. Alright, so with that, we can finally say thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll see you tomorrow as usual. Bye.